Okay, thank you.
Minister. And Richard Donoghue as May Fain. Good. I too want to support this motion here tonight, and I don't want to pick out or demonise young people. But I know chucky cheese is the old adage, and I think we should do. But look, there are huge problems with antisocial behaviour, and other deputies have referred to it. And the only answer to it is community policing. Community policing and the community alert and neighbourhood watch. When the guards stand in the people's kitchen, they will have the confidence to ring them and talk to them. And no police force in the world can police without the support of the public. I want to salute Superintendent Dennis Whelan and indeed Sergeant Ray Maloney and Garda Jenny Goff and others in Care Garda Station, and indeed same in Clonmel under Willie Lahey, Superintendent Sergeant Cian O'Regan and Claire Murphy and others, and indeed all over the county of Tipperary, where they are in the community policing sections, and they do outstanding work, and they're on call nearly all the time, and many people have their mobile phones and groups, and indeed politicians, and we try and work with the communities and bring them up and bring them along. So they do tremendous work. COVID has taught us one thing, in the middle of all the drama and grief and horror, that the community policing have come into their own, and they've been out in the people's kitchens, they've been in firing in front, they've been hanging out clothes for them, they've been bringing messages from the shops for them, and they are have proved themselves. And that's what Real Garda Síochána is all about, the trust and confidence of the people, young and old. Not only the fireworks are going off, and the damage they do to guide dogs, and all dogs, as the sheep farmer myself, sheep dogs, everyone is frightened of them. And we must remember, they mentioned about rockets, and mentioning many different types of stuff, illegal substance being sold. I just wonder where it's coming from, and what kind of illicit and illegal trade, and who is importing it, and where it's all coming from, because it's fast, it's easily available. So the county councils in fairness do their business well with the environmental officers to try for Halloween to have preventative measures and indeed organised events, and that has been happening in Tullestown. I want to salute former councillor indeed there in Tiptown as well, who did great work in Tullestown, who did great work in it, and the name just eludes me at the moment. But there is good work done in the communities. Remember, there's also issues with shooting ranges and lamping of animals, and people firing guns by night, gunfire, and these might be legally held, maybe some illegally, and indeed shooting ranges who don't abide by the laws and are trading recklessly and behaving recklessly and terrorising communities. So the Commissioner needs to examine the legislation around that as well. Thank you very much.